Hey, all right. Welcome back to Bug Blade 4 down here in South Louisiana. So, I got the knife handle cut the way I wanted to cut all the some of the green resin off. And here's what it looks like. So you can see I cut it, put some jaggies on there, and you can still see the springs are still very much intact to hold the resin on there. And I put these sticks on there, and that's going to hold it into the form. So I'm doing it over here on a different bench because I have some other stuff I'm going to do on my workbench. And this has to sit for 24 hours, and I don't want to move it. So I'm going to slide the camera so that you can see what I'm doing over here. And you won't be able to see me as much, but you'll be able to hear me, so that'd be all right. So let me move the camera. There you go. All right, so what we're going to do is we have our epoxy hardener, and we mix it 1-to-1. So we'll just match it up to the lines over there, and we'll pour in the hardener. It doesn't matter what you pour in first. It does not take a lot. This stuff goes quite a long way. So we'll do about up to the 1 ounce line of hardener. And then we're going to do the same with the resin. Take it up. Alright, so that's about all you need right there. And then this is the blue mica powder we're going to use right here. It comes in a kit I bought off of Amazon. I think it's like 50 different colors. But it only needs a little bit as well, because it goes a mile. So that's about all you need right there. Put that in. Now I use a little stick when I stir this because it doesn't bubble as much, and it takes about a minute of stirring. Now the way I'm going to do this one, rather than have the knife in the mold when I pour it, because of the way the sticks are, I won't be able to pour the resin in there as good as I did yesterday. So what I'll do is I'll pour the resin in the mold, and then I'll stick the knife handle in it. Now this takes about 24 hours to set up, like you saw in that last video. Once it sets up, it's pretty darn hard. I mean, it's stout, it's solid. There's no flex to it. And once I get it all done and buffed up, it's going to clean up real nice. So you can see how we're starting to take on that blue color. So we'll give it a mix here for a couple more seconds. And with a small mold like this, you don't have to worry too much about bubbles. But again, like I said in yesterday's video, with it being a vertical mold, that allows the bubbles to rise to the top a lot better. And then all you have to do is come over with the lighter like I showed and burn them bubbles off. And that smooths it out. So we can do a little bit more mixing here, and we should be ready to go. I like mixing it, just pulling it up from the bottom like that, just to make sure we got everything. Got it tilted on its side like that, and just lift while you mix, and that'll make sure you mix it all together. Your resin and your hardener. So alright, I think that's mixed. Mix that powder up, make sure it's all spread out evenly. Alright, so then what I'm going to do, I already sprayed the mold down with the mold release agent, and that allows it to come off. So I'm going to pour this in. And it doesn't really matter if it overflows, because once we do the final sanding, all that residue will come off. Alright, so we're just about up to the top right there, if you can see it. So I'm going to let that sit for a couple seconds and just let some of the bubbles come up to the top. And again, these sticks here are basically just to let it sit in the mold level. I got this here little stick too, in case it looks like it's twisting in any way. So we're going to sit that down in there. Try to even it out. And it is sitting a little bit tilted towards the back, so we're just going to put that little stick in there. Now we're going to move it so it's level like that. And that looks pretty good right there. So what we'll do is we're going to let that sit now for 24 hours. Let it cure up, and then once it dries and hardens up, we'll get grinding on it again. Like I said, this is my time to mess around a little bit. So I'm really trying new and exotic things. Later today, what I'm going to try is I got a pine cone, and I sanded it down flat, and I'm going to try to split it with the bandsaw right up the middle, and then put these in my molds and try to do a pine cone resin handle. So look, y'all keep watching my videos. Get everybody to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Go check out my Facebook page, BobbyBodyBlades.com, all lowercase letters, one word, and make me famous for 2023. All right, all right, all right.